Hi guys. So today we're going to do a very easy project. We are going to take this sticky residue off of this doll's hair. These are the two dolls that I got from China. I really love them. They're the 14-inch dolls that mimic the welly wishers. And they come with a lot of this rooted hair, which is really nice. I do like that each doll has a ton of hair to work with. But if you look closely, it looks really sticky. And there's other dolls that come like this, like when you buy dolls new, a lot of the Disney animators have this sticky residue on their hair. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to use my trusty coffee maker because you want the water to be hot. And I'm also going to use this. This is basically a really deep cleaner. And the best part is you get a big tub and you get it from the dollar store. So I'm going to show you guys how I degrease their hair. And this is going to be a really fun before and after to work with. So now I'm going to hold the camera steady and show you guys exactly what I'm going to do with this degreaser. So the first thing I'm going to do is take off this welly wisher pajama top. And I put down a paper towel here because the coffee pot is very hot. So both dolls are ready. So what I'm going to do is take this, put it down here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Take the lid off. I'm going to turn the coffee maker off. And I'm going to get this. This is a cleaner, but it's in crystal form. You get a scoop, and the water is hot. That's their recommendation, is to dissolve all these crystals. I always use 1 scoop for this much water, which is about 8 cups of water. There's a line here. And then you dissolve it. I'm using a plastic stirrer. And then you just dissolve it. You want the crystals to dissolve. And once they dissolve, you dunk the doll's hair right in the coffee pot, just like we used to do to give it a boil wash. But this water is not as hot as boiling water. And you definitely don't want the water to boil. That's what they recommend also. You don't want the water to boil. So now, I think it's all dissolved in there. Let's try her first. Just put that in here. Another reason I would wear the gloves is because this water is hot and it sort of protects my hand. I'm just cleaning it. What we're doing is going to serve 2 purposes: to remove the gluey residue and also to clean the hair. And the hair is rooted. So you could be careful, but you don't have to be as careful as if you're doing an American Girl doll that's wearing a wig, because there's no wig cap to dislodge with the hot water. That's what you always have to be careful with American Girl dolls. So, see now, you see that you can when you agitate it, you can see all the soapiness, and that's the residue coming off the hair. So I'm going to do this a little bit longer, then I'm going to rinse it. So now I'm doing the same thing with the blonde doll. Wow, these dolls do have a lot of hair. You just mix it in there and just take your time. Check it out, guys. This is the hair just washed. It looks really great. And some of the curls are gone, which is fine. So right now I'm going to comb it through while it's wet. Then we're going to let it dry. And then we're going to compare the before and after. So I'm going to work on the blonde one first. Basically, I have my wire wig brush, and you start at the bottom and you just keep brushing. Now, these are very inexpensive dolls, and their hair is probably not the best quality, but the sticky residue is off, and I expect some of it to fly away. So we'll see what happens. And I'm brushing it against this tabletop, which is covered in this white plastic. And then you just want to see how it goes. It is really looking good, I think. Check it out, guys. The hair is pulling a bit, but otherwise, look at this much came off. Let me get her to sit. You guys can see. I hope I'm not boring you, but sometimes people want to know how to work on these dolls from start to finish. Now, remember, the hair is damp. It is still damp, and I think it's looking a lot better than it did. You can take it at this point if you do want curls, to go ahead and do the curls. Or if you want to straighten it out, you can do the blow dry now. See, but I'm totally fine with letting it air dry. I'm not in a hurry, and these dolls are not going anywhere. So take a look at this. There's no sticky residue. So I want to show you guys how her hair came out. Oops. So take a look. I'm going to bring the camera up a little bit like that. So this is damp hair, and I'm trying to be careful because I really don't want to wet the pants too much. So I'm trying to keep the hair away from her body until it dries. But take a look at this, guys. This is what you have. I think it's great. Nice feathery hair, and the stickiness is gone. So let me try the other one. And it's just, let me see, move her over. I'm actually going to put some more paper towel under her to let her dry. So let's try her. Just get the hair from the bottom. Now you would think that their hair would be the same, but this one feels different than the blonde from just the brushing of it. This one feels a little coarser, like a little stiffer, and it's actually a little straighter. Who knows? Who knows why? But oh, you know what? I think because it's wet. Because I did the I had to take her in and get her hair rinsed out again because I can still smell the cleaner. And basically, because the cleaner is a chemical, that is my gauge in terms of whether I got it all out. I just smell the doll's hair. And if it still smells of chemical, I wash it and rinse it out again, because you don't want that on your doll's hair. So I washed her hair first, and then I left her to dry, but I can still smell the chemical. So I took her in again and rinsed her out again. But okay, you know what? Her hair is wetter than the blonde one. So I think as it dries, it takes on an easier to brush feel, I think. I don't know. I'm using the wire wig brush, and actually about the same amount of hair came out. So take a look at her. I think she looks great. So what I'm going to do now is wait for the hair to dry, and then I'm going to come back and show you guys what both dolls' hair look like completely dry. So guys, here they go. Both dolls are completely dressed and their hair is completely dry. Now I'm going to turn them around and show you what they look like. I just love this method. All the greasiness is completely gone and the hair looks so much smoother. It really looks fantastic, and I've done this method so many times, especially with Disney animators, and each time I am pleasantly surprised. I used to think that the greasiness came with the more inexpensive dolls, but really I found them in all kinds of dolls that I've purchased. And the key to doing this method is to make sure the water is warm and that the crystals dissolve. But you do not want to boil this water because it is a chemical and it does not smell really nice. So you don't want to breathe that in. But I just want you guys to take a look at this. And these dolls were inexpensive, but they have gorgeous hair. And I am just so excited that it worked out this way. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.